The decline of the real estate agents is happening. Let's talk about it. All right, Rick Albert here, your Los Angeles and Southern California realtor, house hacking investor, and out-of-state investor as well, here to talk about real estate agents. So for those that have been reading in the news, from basically 2020 to 2021, we've seen a huge uptick in real estate agents, people joining the National Association of Realtors. They actually hit their peak at 1.6 million members at that point, which is a staggering amount throughout the country. But now that's slowly declining again. So the question is why? Well, there's a couple of things. One, there was really bad expectations were set initially with these realtors. They saw that the market was hot. The homes are flying off the shelf. I remember at one point I would work one weekend and get multiple offers, and then I closed 30 days later. It was a great clockwork going. So people are like, well, I want a piece of that action, thinking that they can make, tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars. But interest rates went up. Market slowed down. Sellers aren't selling. Buyers are getting pickier. We're becoming a normal market. And the issue is a lot of these realtors, they thought that this trend was going to continue on, and they also weren't trained on how to navigate through this market, right? Take what happened in 2007 and 2008. It was like 2006, 2007, there was like 100,000 more realtors signed up. NAR, National Association of Realtors, hit 1.4 million in membership. Then the market crashed and they went to below a million, right? They lost hundreds of thousands of members. So we're probably going to see maybe not that big of a gap, 1.4 to like 900, but we are going to see a big drop off. There just isn't enough business to go around is really what it's coming down to. So for example, I have clients that are looking for townhouses in like Oak Park, Porter Ranch, Agora Hills, and there's like 5 options. There isn't much out there. And buyers, because we're at a higher interest rate market, they know that they're likely going to be staying there for a longer than the 3 to 5 years that the average used to be. It used to be 5 to 7 years every person would move. Now buyers are thinking, I'm going to be here for 20 years. I actually have clients, they're actually thinking this is going to be basically our baby's about to be born. We're going to stay here until they graduate, right? Until they graduate high school. Right, so we're talking like 20 years that they're thinking about staying in these homes. Therefore, they're being pickier as to what they want, understandably. On the selling side, we had all these people that either bought or refinanced, during these really low interest rates, 2%, 2.5%, 3%, even basically just under 4%. And now they're like, well, I don't want to move because my bills are going to double, triple, quadruple if I move. So I'd rather just stay put. Or they just financially can't move, right? Their incomes haven't caught up to justify that jump. So because of that, it's keeping inventory really, really low. And it's becoming a struggle. So a lot of these real estate agents who just jumped in are like, I don't know what to do. I actually don't know how to prospect. I don't know actually how to do my job. And the reality is that's a big chunk of this business. So a lot of people think that real estate agents make a lot of money, when in fact they actually don't. I'll do another video later on where it actually breaks it down. But basically you have, let's say, $1 million sale, $25,000 commission, but part of that has to go to the brokerage. Part of that goes towards expenses. Then part of that goes towards taxes. So really you're only left with a few $1,000s, but the name of the game is volume, right? Because that, let's say you end up netting 10,000 of that. Well, that can't last you the whole year. So you have to constantly get more business. But when inventory is low, it becomes a struggle. So what likely is going to happen is we're going to see a lot of realtors leave the market, which is a good thing, right? There's not enough business to go around. But really what it'll hopefully focus on is agents who really know what they're doing. Agents who can meet with a buyer, meet with a seller and say, look, I'm an expert in my field. I am not the car salesman that you once thought, right? This isn't I can post one photo in the MLS and all of a sudden get multiple offers. Now, I got to do a little bit of navigating. right? Yes, I still may get multiple offers. We are seeing that, but I still really need to take a look, make the phone calls to the lenders, see what we can negotiate in terms of the best price and deal for my sellers. And for buyers, we need to be able to realign expectations. We need to be able to say, look, you're not going to find everything you want. So let's go ahead and have this conversation now so you don't get mad, right? So you're not wasting your time. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Go ahead and comment below on what you think the fate of real estate agents are, and I'll talk to you guys later.